Hey, welcome to Lakeside Tarot. My name is Tara. Thank you for joining me for today's reading. This reading is going to be for the collective. It may or may not resonate with you. Please use your own discernment to decide what is and what is not for you. Today is Sunday, May 11th. It is Mother's Day. Happy Mother's Day to all of the mommies out there. This is one of my favorite holidays. If you are a mom, you know it's the most challenging yet most rewarding and beautiful blessing ever to be a mother. So there's never a day that I take that for granted. I love being a mom, and that's it. So, anyways, I hope you all celebrate yourselves today. I hope your family spoil you. If you don't have a family to spoil you, spoil yourself. Okay. We have a Five Below close to us, and I don't go shopping much, but yesterday I went out to get a couple things for my kids at Five Below, and their book selection is so good there. Actually, I'll show you a couple books real quick. Um, I grabbed myself like 6 books. I treated myself. So, anyways, they have this 3-minute positivity workbook. I got some ones that are like fitness related too, just because I enjoyed that. Find good habits, get over it, the realist guide to stress management. Choose joy, relieve burnout, prioritize your happiness, and infuse more joy into your daily life. And the ABCs of self love. So and I found this one too. It's called Spiritual Places. So I'm looking forward to that, just to kind of read about some different places around the world. But, anyways, great selection. Obviously, they're like $5 each book. So I treated myself to that. But anyways, so do something for yourself. Treat yourself. Go get a massage. Go buy yourself something. Whatever. Okay, you deserve it. So, anyways, let's go ahead, hop right into the reading. See what's going on. I am getting my summer schedule together too, as far as what the readings are going to look like. And I will share that as soon as I get it down. All right, we got today, present, now, in the moment. All right. For some of you, the things around you could not be looking super hot right now. Okay, roller coaster, highest high, adrenaline rush. Not necessarily in your life, but this could be in someone else's life with all this gray on these two cards. All right. These pink flowers here remind me of Mother's Day. I guess what I'm getting kind of here is no matter what's going on around you, it's very important right now to stay in the moment. Okay. Don't let surrounding circumstances keep you in a place where you're not willing to celebrate the little things. Okay. We've got negotiator, bargaining, begging, lots of grayness. Somebody here is not feeling great. We got ascension, spiritual path, awakening. All right, let's get into it. We've got overload in the reverse coming out to clarify today. Fury. All right, so maybe there's somebody angry here. Yeah, there's someone mad here that you're sleeping good at night. Okay? There's somebody upset that you're not letting outside circumstances ruin your day. Okay? You're finding joy in the present moment. Somebody else is very upset about this. The feeling that I'm getting is that this is somebody who wanted you to be focused on the negative things that were going on around you, and it's just not working out. Okay? We've got death, fate in the reverse. So someone could have been trying to stop your destiny. All right. They could have been they were manipulating a situation here. It's like things were going really well in your life. Someone else, maybe things aren't going well in their life, or they're upset with you about something. I'm getting thoughts. Okay. This person could be having intrusive thoughts here. This could be a business person, male or female. Yeah, strategy. They were trying to stop fate. That's never going to work. You can't play God. You can't do that. But apparently somebody here thought that they could. All right. So, anyways, it didn't work out for them. You're still on your path. You're still ascending, spiritual path. It says it right here. Spiritual path, awakening. Okay. You're ascending. You're on the path to, you're on your spiritual path, and there's nothing that this person can do to stop it. We've got apology. Okay. This person may want to apologize to you. Sweetheart. Calm. Introvert. Illness. Care. What is this apology? Withdraw. Sweetheart. Clarify sweetheart. Care. Accident. I don't know. No, I don't think this is this person here. This person that's upset that was trying to stop fate is not the person who wants to apologize. The person who wants to apologize is somebody who cares for you. Okay? Somebody who imagines having a new beginning with you. This is growth too. You see here, a lot of the times, because some of us are, myself included, done having children. Okay. I know I've I've gone through my phases of watching readers and all that stuff. I know some people here, don't have kids yet and they're hoping to have kids. If that's the case for you, this person wants that with you. They imagine this with you. They're already thinking about pregnancy. They're already thinking about raising children with you. For those of you who are done having children, and this is why the child card, a lot of the times, you can look at it as inner child, you can look at it as a new beginning, or you can look at it as physical children. It kind of just depends on, I don't know what the situation is, or what the intuition is screaming, or what you're hearing. So, anyways, I'm taking it as all three. So you've got some people here where if you do not have children, or say you do have children but you're still in a position to have more children, this person's thinking about this. Okay. For those of you who are done having children, this is all about a new beginning and growth. That's what's really sticking out here, is growth. You've got growing a child, right? And then you've got the birth of a child and the caring of that child. And then what happens after that, right? That's raising the children. Okay. Um, this is what this person who wants to apologize to you is imagining with you. I'm also getting that both people here, a feminine and a masculine, are healing their inner child. There's inner child healing happening. Okay. So there's growth again in that area. But this person wants to apologize to you. There's someone here who's feeling really upset about whatever happened. It looks like maybe this person who's angry was trying to bargain or beg or something, probably for this person not to care about you or not to invest in you. All right. But the fact of the matter is, this is fate. This person feels very drawn to you. This person doesn't feel like there's a legitimate reason to cut you off or to not care about you or to treat you some type of way. They just don't feel the way this person feels. This person feels like this about you, and you've got another person who feels like this about you. Okay, it's very, very different. Extremely different. All right, so far you got, someone who's angry, and and this has something to do with financial support. Okay, there's something to do with money here. All right. I don't know. This person could have been, because you've got access granted, desired, lust, sexual, chemistry, poison, toxic, unhealthy behaviors, people. So this person could have been someone that was like pushing themselves on your masculine, or you, or both of you. Okay, it's very much opportunist. That's what it is. This is an opportunist who uses sexual passion and chemistry or lust. Okay, they may create chemistry between in a situation where there's no chemistry to begin with. I won't share, obviously names or anything like that from my personal situation, but I just so you know, because this is coming up. Um, like the masculine, this one that I know for my particular situation, who doesn't like me, they made themselves clear, not to me, but I was able to figure it out. Read between the lines with the high priestess energy. That's what we do. Anyways, that person I knew for years before all of a sudden there's this chemistry between us. Okay, so what I'm trying to say here is this person may actually do things, manipulate situations to make people believe that there's a chemistry that doesn't really truly exist. That happened in my situation. This was someone I was around for like 5 days a week for years, and then didn't see them for a few years, came back together in a completely different situation. All of a sudden, there's like this crazy chemistry between the two of us. Like, where did that come from? I guess is what I'm saying. Okay. And your situation may not mirror that in any way, but I was getting that, and it brought me right back to, wow, that was your situation. There was no chemistry. I can actually remember saying to this person, I never had feelings for you in the past. It wasn't like that. I didn't even think of you that way. Okay. Um, so this person definitely, via love bombing, manipulation, whatever the case is, could create a fictitious chemistry that actually doesn't belong in a connection in order to gain something from somebody. Okay. So this person would be someone, this wouldn't be like this is someone who knows what they're doing, right? Um, And this is someone that doesn't have boundaries too. We've got South Node, comfort zone. We've got illusions, confusion in the reverse. And we've got belief systems, facade. All right, bottom of the deck here, reflecting, shadow work. I may start a little bit kind of opening up about my situation. Just, I don't know. I don't know if that would be helpful at all for anybody. I mean, you guys can let me know. Like I said, I won't mention names or anything like that, but mine, it was a very interesting dynamic, the way that things were, the way that things played out, how things were illuminated over time. And I'm getting that again here with illusions and confusion in the reverse. It's like, and even belief systems and facade. Because when I was in my South Node, I was very naive. Okay. In my head, I believed that everybody had the same heart that I did. And that's completely naive. Okay. In my head, I thought nobody would ever act a certain way towards another individual in order to get something from them, and with no boundaries. I don't you're not looking at it from an empathetic viewpoint, saying, how is this going to affect the collective? How is this going to affect the collective's family, their friends, their children? Okay, there are people out there who don't care. They don't care. Actually, as a matter of fact, they would prefer if your connections with your family, your friends, your children suffer. Why? Because they can isolate you. If they can isolate you, they can continue to gain off of you, pull off of you, take what they want from you. Okay? My belief system in the past in my South Node was a complete facade. I would never treat somebody like that. I'm so open, honest, always have been, and it's gotten my ass in trouble my entire life. I'll say shit, and people are like, they find it so offensive. And it used to bother me that people were offended by that, but it's like, over time, and especially now after going through everything and all that, it's like, you know what? I would still rather, at the end of the day, deal with being hurt for a quick second, or kind of my ego a little bruised because somebody gave me the truth, as opposed to believing lies, as opposed to somebody trying to sweet talk me or say that, I'm this or I'm that, yet they're only doing that because they want to take from me. All day I would prefer that. So I don't have shame anymore when I offend somebody. It used to bother the crap out of me because I'm an empath. So I'm like, oh my gosh, I cannot believe I said or did that. And now I'm like, you know what? It is what it is. If they're bothered by that, that's their own shadow work. Okay. They need to do their own reflecting, figure out why it is that they're so bothered. We got even triggers here in the reverse. Like if you're triggered by something that I'm saying, disharmony, that came out in the reverse, but I think that's important because we got shadow work and reflecting. That's someone else's job to do, because the truth is triggering you, right? Why is the truth triggering you? That's something you have to figure out within yourself. We got be lighthearted, finding out things coming to light, change, heal. Okay, so for a lot of you, your south node was your comfort zone. It's what you were in, for however long, however old you are, whenever you started to go through these changes and things started to illuminate, and you started going through your awakening and really like seeing things for what they are. That changed everything. It didn't change you. You were beautiful then and you're beautiful now. See how beautiful this woman is in this photo? I mean, she's gorgeous. Then it's got south node on it, right? So, the heart. I'm not, looking at the physical features here going, oh, she's so, like, not in a shallow way. This is someone who had a deep soul beauty, even in their south node. Okay. So that would be you that we're talking about here. We've got love, unconditional love, self-love, oneness, passion, affection, attraction, kisses, unconditional love, unconditionally loving, giving and receiving affection, falling in love. All right. What I'm getting here is, because there's only a feminine energy here. This is a feminine energy with a huge heart. Look how big that heart is. Look at those kisses. Those are just freely being given away. Okay. And this isn't just like, about sex. This isn't about relationships. This is someone here who just freaking loves people. Okay. Someone who's willing to give, just freely give. But where the illusions and the confusion was, because this is now in the reverse, but where it was is everybody feels this way. Everybody's like that. If someone's showing me that they care for me, then it's because they're giving love the same way that I'm giving. No, no, no. Okay? That was a hard lesson that had to be learned. It doesn't mean you have to change, right? Even in your south node, you were beautiful. You had a beautiful heart. That has not changed. You brought that into your north node. But now you're in your north node with an understanding that not everybody feels or acts the same way as you. Not everyone has that same heart. We've got wedding rings, union, wedding, married, soul connection, eternal love, everlasting promise. Some of you were married in the past, and you were married to somebody who you got married to, or were in a relationship with somebody who fit some sort of belief system. This could be religious. This could just be societal expectations. This could be even your own personal expectations. What did you in that moment feel like you needed in a partner? Okay, whatever it is, you would have been in this connection with somebody in your south node. This could be someone who put you in a third party, cheated on you. We've got girl talk, time with friends, moving on, happily single, living in the moment, having fun. All right, so for some of you, you walked away from an actual marriage here. Okay. All right, let's keep going. Oh, North Node, Destiny. Look at it. This is where you are now. Why is oh okay, that's I was like, is that storm clouds? What the hell? It's not. It's mountains. This is all about um ascending here. It does say karmic challenges and rewards. Okay, fate, evolution, finding life path, karmic challenges and rewards. So this hasn't been easy. You've had people in the background here. See how this is the card that is at the bottom of the deck, but these two kind of popped up. I'm taking them because you've got nostalgia and reunion. So you've got people here who wanted to control you, karmics. Okay, this could be more than one person. This doesn't have to be just the masculine karmic that really fucked you up. This could be more than one. Okay, person, karmic person, co-workers, friends, family members, past lovers, more than one. Okay, people who wanted to control you. These are people who are nostalgic about you. Why? Because you were unconditionally loving. You gave love freely to these people, even in your South Node before your awakening. But you've had to ascend. You've had to go, these are karmic contracts here that are holding me back. You know, these are people who are wanting to control me, keep me stuck in my South Node. I can't bring that along with me. Okay, this is all about learning boundaries, how to set boundaries. You can still be that same person, right, with the same big heart. But now that there's an understanding that not everyone has that same heart as you, now you have to set boundaries because these are people who will take advantage of you. They're used to having that unconditional love, but they didn't give it back the same way that you were giving it. Loyalty, trusting, reliability, believing. Okay, you were very loyal to these people and they can't stop thinking about that. But these are not people who gave that same loyalty in return. Time, waiting, cycles, moments. Conflict in the reverse. So you could have a person or you could have multiple people. Breaking point, limit, final straw, overwhelmed, who have kind of been waiting for your return. Okay, so if these are people who you had conflict with in the past, there was some kind of falling out, and then you went through your awakening, now you're in your North Node, probably with zero interest at all in returning or even having a conversation with these people. Okay, because you're focused on yourself. You've been doing shadow work. You are well aware of, you know, the fact that these people were using and abusing you, that they were not willing to um, be vulnerable, give back the way that you were giving. Somebody is waiting. They're like just sitting here like, when the hell is the collective coming back? Maybe not realizing that you're not coming back or that you have no intentions on coming back. And this person, if this is one person, they're like fed up with the idea of waiting for you. We've got Six of Pentacles. Five of Wands. King of Wands. So there's someone here who, like, you could be loyal right now in either I'm getting friendship. You're very focused on somebody. And this is somebody who does, this is equal give and take. That's exactly what the Six of Pentacles is. Equal give and take. Generosity and charity, support and sharing, giving and receiving, fairness and gratitude. You could be loyal to somebody who you are equally giving and taking with. There's somebody here who is in competition with this person. Okay? This person here that's in competition, this could be the King of Wands who's in competition, or they could be in competition with the King of Wands. It doesn't matter. But this is like somebody who wants to be the boss, the main masculine. They want to be viewed that way. I don't know that this is necessarily about you, although this person is waiting for your return. But this is more so about what could they get out of this situation. Maybe this equal give and take that you have going on right now with a masculine just naturally is attracting opportunities, people in your community, like almost like a following, okay, of people who are supportive. You're supporting them, they're supporting you. There's like, this is all equal give and take. It's not cult like following where people are like, oh, the collective and they're masculine. It's not like that. It's you guys are sharing something, okay? You're teaching something. You're allowing other people to step in, to teach, to lead. You're leading by example, okay, in some sort of field, whatever it is that you're doing. There's someone else who's like in competition, but what they're looking for is the opportunities that they can see that you and your masculine are creating. But they have no idea what that takes. They just see the opportunity. Got 4 swords. Six of Cups. Yeah, this person can't stop thinking about the past. 9 of Wands. You've got your boundaries up against this person. You've set boundaries against somebody from your past. This person who's like just literally waiting for your return. When's the collective coming back? Like this dude's just staring at his watch. When's the collective coming back? Eight of Wands. Yeah, you're not. You're not fast movement forward, not backwards. Queen of Cups. 2 of Swords. The Hanged Man. 5 of Cups. Yeah, this person's like sad. They're waiting. I think what they're, I don't know. We'll have to get into what they're waiting for. But anyways, you moved on. This is somebody who you were in conflict with. Someone you were not compatible with. Okay? Clashing of the egos, differences of opinion, differences in values. You're moving forward because you're in your life purpose now. What is this breaking point here? 2 of Pentacles. This person feels like they're being flexible and they're done being flexible. The Star. Strength. 5 of Pentacles. Okay, this person's someone you left out in the cold. You may have abandoned them. They can see that you've healed. They can see that you're in your strength. Okay, they can see that you're in your life purpose. They know that you have this new beginning and they're very anxious about it. They're very burdened by this. Okay. You could be a Leo or an Aquarius, and you could be dealing with either of those signs. Okay. It doesn't have to be. Or Pisces. Okay. We got High Priestess, Queen of Swords, the Moon, and Eight of Swords as I'm putting these cards up. What that's telling me is that your intuition's been telling you that you need to be, your intuition's telling you that this person's in the Eight of Swords. Okay. You've probably set boundaries with this person because they're very arrogant, hateful. They have a negative mindset. For some of you, you've met somebody new. This person's losing it. Okay. We got like brokenhearted, thinking of you, emotional storm, spying. This is about abandonment. This is an abandonment wound for this person. Okay. We talked about shadow work. You walking away from this person here has triggered them into an emotional storm. So this person at a deeper level is struggling with that abandonment wound. Okay? Let's keep going. We've got unexpected, all of a sudden, competition, unfinished business in the reverse, cheating, broken trust. All right, so let's see here, because this person is seeing if this is someone who cheated on you, because I just dropped my chair down a little bit, my body was like, bubble. Anyways, if this is somebody who cheated on you, okay, put you in competition. And if this is something where it's like it came out of the blue, where you were like, holy shit, right? Because this would have been someone who was like love bombing you. There would have been red flags along the way, but this would have been someone who just like brought competition into the situation, and broke your trust. This person is now seeing this situation as if that's what you're doing to them, if you've met somebody new. And I think this has come up a couple of times in the readings. The collective walked away from someone from the past who put them in competition or cheated on them, met somebody new, and now this person's like, oh, the collective cheated on me. It's very gaslighty. It's very, you didn't take responsibility for what you did in the past. You never apologized. You just did it in a very arrogant, prideful, egotistical way, and everything was going great back then when you had me in competition. But now that there's what you consider to be competition, even though there is no competition here, now you want to turn it around. Okay? It's opportunistic again. What this person's doing is looking for an opportunity to blame you, to turn it around on you, because they have an abandonment wound that they need to do shadow work on. They need to figure out within themselves, why does it hurt me so bad that I was abandoned? Why am I struggling so bad? Why can't I get over the collective? But it's like, instead of they think that there's unfinished business. It's done. It's over with. This is in the reverse. This is like, let's have makeup sex. No, there is no makeup sex. Twin flames. For some of you, you've met your twin flame here. Okay. Divine partner, mirror, heart chakra activation. What did I say a couple readings ago? You left this situation behind, you started moving on, you started healing, and your heart chakra opened up. Your heart chakra was closed off in the past. It's now open. Reflection, other self, catalyst, awakening, soulmate, yin, yang, balancing masculine and feminine energies. This connection here that you have with your twin flame may have come out of the blue for you. Okay, you may have left this karmic situation in the past, or left multiple karmic situations in the past, and then boom, ran right into your twin flame. And that caused a heart chakra activation, an awakening, a balancing of your feminine and masculine energies. Someone who mirrors you, a mirror soul. We've got Gemini. Okay, this is the Lovers card. This is coming out to clarify competition. This is a choice in love. We've got spring here, May 22nd to June 21st. That's coming up. So it could be in Gemini season. Give me something else here. Is there something about timing that we need to know as far as this goes? Key, solution, intelligence, genius, insight, clarity, open, breakout, liberty, lock, unlock, helpful, important, pay attention. Got number 33 out here. Someone could have be either a master number 33 or 11. Can I get one more? Ring, agreement, pact, cycle, contract, partnership, trust, alliance, commit, circular, continuing on, closure, promise, bond. Yeah. For a lot of you, I mean, this says during the spring, so technically Gemini season is in the spring, but it's going to be kind of like on the cusp of spring and summer here. I'm getting timing off of this as well, but this is very much union, right? This is commitment. There's going to be a commitment soon for some of you with a pretty wonderful masculine energy here. This person could be a Gemini. They definitely don't have to be, because I'm getting more so choice in love and timing off of this. One more. Pisces. Intuitive, dreamy, artistic, compassionate, sympathetic, perceptive, impressionable, tender, humane, sensitive. You could be a Pisces. No, this is about hidden temptation, hidden snakes. You know, Pisces is the most intuitive, I think. I don't know. I always get intuition when I see Pisces, spirituality, intuition. Yeah, it says intuitive right there. You know that this person is a snake. You know that this person is competing with your emperor. Deception, jealousy, betrayal, backstab, toxic, silent treatment, seduction, sexuality, counterproductive. It's what I said. This person wants to have makeup sex. That's what this person's thought process is. When is the collective coming back? Things are not resolved between the two of us. I'm sitting here waiting. I was abandoned. I want the collective to come back so we can have makeup sex. That's what this person's thought process is. That's who's in competition with your twin flame. Don't fuck this up over someone like that. Tornado, storm brewing, torn up, a sudden unexpected end, violent, a total wreck, breakdown, liberate, over and done, the end. Period. Unfinished business in the reverse. It's done. And for some of you, it was not pretty the way that it ended. And that could also be very bothersome to this person. I don't get the feeling that this person is someone who like shies away from chaos necessarily, because this person knows that you're very loving and giving. You gave a lot of love to them. So for them, they're just like, when's the collective coming back? Let's just have makeup sex and he or she can just continue to give to me. Like, okay. So if things ended like in a very violent or like sudden way, this person's thought process is just come back and we'll have sex. It's no problem. But you're done. It's done. It's over. Over and done, the end. You've liberated yourself. Snowflake. Perfect, precise, coded, cold. Handle carefully. Crystal, design, gentle, fragile, unique, pattern, exquisite, detail, diamond ring, proposal, engagement, agreement, next level, promise, partnership, statement of intent, marriage, and union. It's coming out to clarify cheating, broken trust, missing, thinking of you. Marriage. For some of you, you were married to this person. Okay? Change. Taking a chance. New love. Yeah. A lot of you took a chance on new love. Why? Because you know that true counterparts, true love, true union is not something that can be broken by cheating. Okay? You were probably very loyal to this person in the past. They were not loyal to you. A lot of you took a chance and said, you know what? That's not my person. My person would never cheat on me. My person would never put me in competition, and walked away and took a chance and met your twin flame. It's beautiful. It really is. Butterfly, metamorphosis, time, be open, embrace change, evolution of the soul, rising up, inspiration, reinvent yourself. It's what a lot of you did. All right. Courage, strength. I don't know. I'm inspired by those of you who are on this timeline. I just want to say that because it's not easy to go through these changes. It's not easy to walk away from karmic situations. It's not easy to take a chance. It's not easy to step out on faith. Creeping. Creeping. Oh my God, an offer. So you got someone sitting here just fucking creeping, watching you. Bad karma. They're going through bad karma. Bad karma. Bottom of the deck, unfazed. Okay, you don't really give a shit. All right. Unexpected income, child. Message of concern. So you got someone here who's all worried. I think this is about money for them, okay? You have a new beginning. This person was hoping to receive something. They wanted something from your masculine. Because you've got a masculine handing another masculine money, okay? You've got this masculine here. This is the emperor. See his nice suit on. He's got a wedding ring, okay? Committed. This is someone who's committed to you, but this po' boy here, ooh, damn, that makes me want a po' boy. Sorry. Those are like so good. Ah, man, I might have to go get this stuff to make one later. Anyway, so sorry I got distracted there. This karmic masculine here. See his raggedy clothes? I keep using the word raggedy with that. Anyways, they were hoping to receive something. He's got dirty nails, no ring on his finger, could be married, could be in a relationship, but there's no loyalty, right? So someone wanted someone who's loyal to you to give to them, but they have no loyalty. They were seeing dollar signs. They were seeing coins. They were seeing money, and they wanted it. Okay? But they found out that you're getting a new beginning with your emperor, and they're like, "What? What? What?" Oh shit. Toil and labor. Yeah, this had something to do with work. This person could be struggling work-wise. Great fortune. Okay. Something to do with this is a work offer that this person was hoping for. They wanted money. That's what they were hoping for. What is this, bad karma? Aw, man. I almost got through the reading without that happening. But would it be a reading if it didn't happen? Look what fell on the floor. This raggedy ass karmic masculine with those raggedy sleeves. Main male. What is this coming out to clarify, you might ask? Bad karma. Yeah. Yeah. Message. False person. Yeah. You received the downloads. You received the messages. This is a false ass person. You went through the change. And for a lot of you, you're fucking unfazed. A lot of you picked up your shit and you moved and abandoned this person. Rejected. Dirty offer. Yeah, because they're a fucking liar. Want you back. I want you back. Da-na-na. Ego, hurt ego getting in the way of relationship, impersonator. This person could be trying to act like you. Why? Because they're hoping for some kind of jackpot. You're a queen rising. Bad reputation, karmic friends, hustling. Yeah, this person's a mess. In their head, happiness hater, clout hungry. They wanted money. They're an opportunist, period. So this is somebody who, the reason why they're receiving bad karma is for their intentions. Not just towards you, but towards other people as well. All right. So this is somebody, like I said at the beginning of the reading, this is somebody who creates chemistry between individuals, probably male, female, they don't give a shit. They're looking for money. They're not looking to be loyal to anybody. They're looking to receive, period. And they will create chemistry between two people in order to receive whatever it is that they want. That's why they're receiving bad karma. You know why? Because you're fucking with people's fate. You're fucking with people's free will. You're hurting people. You're hurting families. You're hurting children. Because you know what? When you're hurting the collective, you're hurting everybody and everything that's connected to the collective. This isn't just about you. Okay? That's what this person thinks. It's all about me, what I want. I want to receive. I don't care how I get it. I'm just going to fucking do it. At the expense of hurting other individuals. That's why this person's receiving bad karma. Do not feel bad for this person. This person did this for them. They did it to themselves. And it's not just you that they did it to. Like I said, they hurt everybody attached to you. And this wasn't just you that they've done this to. They've done this to multiple people. It's catching up with this person. This person's now at a place where they're not receiving what it is that they fucking want. Why? Because they're exposed. People are seeing them for who they are at their core. And they're protecting themselves. Attraction. You attract romantic love by enjoying this moment fully. Get back to the present moment, collective. Children. Your love life is being affected by children. This person could have fucked up your relationship with your kids. Okay? You deserve love. You are lovable. Retreat. It's time to disconnect from the world. All right, let's keep going. We've got courage. Enlightenment. Keep going, collective. Stop, smell the roses. If you're a mother, go buy yourself some roses today and sniff them. Or go to that botanical garden that I've been keep channeling, the botanical garden. I want to know all about that date. That's going to be a date. We got fulfillment. If any of you did, if whatever happened with this masculine in the past did affect your relationship with your children, you're rebuilding this. Okay, you have an opportunity here to rebuild whatever was lost. Joy. Yeah, joy. Maybe that's what it was. Maybe, this could have been a situation if this person didn't directly like take your kids from you or hurt your children in any type of way. They could have just, because they sucked the joy away from you, you may have not been able to be present with your children, or you weren't the best version of yourself. Okay? This is being restored. Children, especially if you have young children, they watch you. See how this, in both of these, this kind of makes me sad, but in both of these pictures here, you've got this elephant and then you've got this tiny little, I don't know what that is. I don't know, but it's cute. But it's like a little kid, right? So you've got here, like in this one, what it's giving is, mom could have been, or dad could have been not feeling themselves, right? Lacking joy in the past. And these children had to carry this. They carried this load because they see you. Children watch adults. This could even be grown children, okay? Because everybody need their mama, right? I mean, I still need my mama. If you have a good relationship with your mother and your mother's a healthy influence, obviously. I'm thankful and very, very fortunate in that way with my mother. But if you do have a good relationship with your mom, you know that you need your mom through your entire life. It doesn't change when you're grown. You're always looking up to your mother. You're always looking to your mother for comfort. But there could have been a time where your kids were feeling the weight of your lack of joy. But see how they're creating together here? Now there's like this tiny little kid or whatever looking back up to mommy. Mommy's now engaged, doing what you love to do, right? Studying, creating, whatever it is. And this child's looking up going, I want to create. I want to do what I love to do. Look what mommy's doing. This is, I love this on Mother's Day, this coming out here. This could be grandchildren too, okay? If you have grandchildren yourself. Got understanding, promise of the future, okay? This is coming out to clarify you deserve love. You are lovable, okay? So for a lot of you, you've been loving on yourself. You've been being gracious with yourself. You've been forgiving yourself. You're understanding. Look at this royalty here. Promise of the future. I mean, that's straight royalty. It's like, I know my worth now. I know my worth. Just because what I went through in the past doesn't mean I'm not lovable. We got capacity to love. It's time to disconnect from the world. Childlike expression. Some of you need to hang out with kids, whether this is your kids, your grandkids. I don't know. If you're a teacher, hang out with your students. Something here about kids being able to bring fun and innocent. I mean, you can learn so much from children. They're open books. Spiritual practice. There could be something to do with children when it comes to your spiritual work. We got priorities and delight. All right. Let's keep it going. What else? To the sea. She always looks so sad in that boat. Blessed. To be fair. Bottom of the deck here. Breathe. Something here about deep emotions. Direction. Heart chakra strength. Release. Deep emotional release. Okay, there's something here about that. Share one more personal thing since I'm on a roll during this reading. I went to a chiropractor a couple weeks ago. Just was trying. I don't go often, but I do like to try to stay in alignment. And I went to a new chiropractor. They were offering like this special with all kinds of awesome stuff for $100. X-rays, 3D body scan, adjustment, massage, stretch therapy, laser therapy, like the whole 9 yards. $100, you get all of it. So I'm like, yeah, I'll do that. It's closer to home. They took X-rays, found out I have severe scoliosis. My spine looks insane. And I do have some lower back pain, but I was in a head-on car accident in 2008, and I broke my sacrum in 2020. So I've had traumatic injuries, which could be, I don't know if it's the cause or whatever, but they want me there regularly for adjustments. I don't know how long I'm going to stick with it. We'll see. But I have been going regularly, at least to start. And the emotional release that's happening in my body has really stood out to me. Every single time I have an adjustment, it's releasing things that I've been carrying. I couldn't do a reading yesterday. I was planning on doing a reading yesterday. I could not do a reading yesterday because Friday night after I signed off, I had just had an adjustment that day and 2 days before that. And it caught up to me because I just stay busy. And, it's like as a mom, and all that stuff, I stay busy. I carry that weight. I carry those emotions, and I like where they're carried. I like that they're stuck somewhere in my spine because I don't have to face them. But since I've been getting adjusted and they're trying to get my spine back into alignment, that stuff's being released out into my body. And man, it was heavy to carry, physically heavy to carry. Okay. I could feel some of it was almost like I could feel almost like a depression kind of creeping in, but I knew I'm not depressed. I knew all I needed was rest. My body was saying, hey, here's some old stuff here that's being released, trying to get back into alignment here. You need a rest. You need to drink water. You need to sleep. I slept. Well, I didn't sleep like during the day yesterday, but for 2 nights in a row, I turned my alarm off. I canceled gym plans in the morning and let my body rest. Some of you could be going through something similar when it comes to emotional release. It doesn't have to be that same process or the way I'm going through it, but you could be releasing deep-seated emotions right now. Stuff from the past. This is in the past position here. This is not new stuff. This is stuff from your South Node that you've carried. We've got memories. Energy in the reverse. Intimacy. Dreams. For some of you, you could be looking back at memories if they're resurfacing, kind of remembering where there was a depletion of energy, but looking back with love, not looking back with resentment, not looking back with shame or guilt or anything like that. It's like this is all being released, but you're looking back, I don't know, almost thankful, at least for the lessons, right? Maybe not like thankful that you went through all that shit, but thankful for the lessons, thankful for the fact that had you not gone through the things that you went through, you wouldn't be where you are today. We've got crown chakra. Test. Positive. Positive affirmations, positive attitude. Remember I shared with you guys those books at the beginning of the reading? That's something I'm trying to incorporate into my life. Okay. I'm going to, that's part of my plan for, readjusting my schedule over the summer. I'm going to make a lot of small changes, right? To incorporate certain things into my daily routine. That's part of it. Actually opening those books, right? Not just having the intention of saying, I need to bring more positivity in my life. I need to be encompassing this positivity, but making the changes to actually incorporate these things into my life. You guys need to be doing the same thing too. Okay. Really be putting forth the efforts to remain positive during this time. Some of you have been going through tests, or there's going to be more tests even in the future. Detours, tests. And you're going to need to be in a positive mindset, like adopting it. So in other words, when these tests come in, or when these detours come in, you're in already in a mindset of, you know, in a positive mindset that's going to make these things easier to work through. It's not going to stop you in your tracks and go, oh, I don't know what to do. Trauma responses, fawn, freeze. It's like where you appease, you run, you freeze. Okay. PTSD type responses. Once you start to incorporate these positive affirmations and a positive mindset and focusing very much on the positive, when you come to these situations and these tests in the future, because this is all in the future position here, you're not going to freeze. You're not going to fawn. You're not going to run. What's the other one? You run, you appease, you freeze. I don't know the other one. There's like 4. I think there's 4. But either way, you know what I'm talking about here. What do you do in a situation that's triggering you, your anxiety, your traumas? Maintaining a positive mindset and incorporating positivity into your daily routine is going to help you continue to heal past traumas. We've got celebrate. Some of you need to get out with friends. You need to plan some kind of party, some kind of night party, or like, as the sun's going down here. Okay. Evening celebration. Find a reason to celebrate, whatever it is. We've got proposal, or romantic or business opportunity is indicated. Well, some of you might be celebrating love or business. We got lion, harness the loyal and protective aura of the lion and charge ahead magnificently. Love that. And we got world and dragonfly. Be open to new possibilities in all areas of your life. Have confidence during this time of great joy, renewal, and connection to spirit. Celebrations at the bottom of the deck. You're ready to bring new and exciting things into your life. You guys are going to be celebrating, partying. I love it. Well, the fuck is that? The hell is that? We got 7 of Cups and Queen of Wands in the reverse. What the hell is that? Hold on. What is this? 9 of Wands. Legal issues. Justice. The devil. What the fuck? Okay. Well, there could be someone going through a divorce. I don't know. Someone could be currently married and going through a divorce. You got, this is a proposal. You've got your wedding rings here. You've got justice and legal issues. 7 of Cups, Queen of Wands, 9 of Wands. Queen of Wands is in the reverse. Someone could have been with a Queen of Wands in the reverse and going through a divorce. The Devil, toxic, chains, bound to something very devil. 8 of Swords. 3 of Wands, King of Pentacles, Page of Wands. I don't know. We got High Priestess. Use your intuition. Okay. Obsessed. And the Moon. Damn. There's someone here who's going through a divorce that's fucking obsessed with you or something. I don't know. I just want to move away from it. 5 of Pentacles, karmic connection. Yeah. 6 of Swords. What is this karmic connection here? 9 of Swords. What is this karmic connection? Emotional manipulator. Ascension. 6 of Swords, hidden enemy. 3 of Swords, hater. Queen of Cups, Queen of Pentacles. King of Swords, judgment. 8 of Cups. I don't know. False person, hater. Whew. The hell? Fool, 6 of Pentacles, 10 of Swords. The fuck is this? Emperor. King of Wands. The Star. The Hermit. 5 of Cups. 3 of Cups. Who is this? The World, 10 of Cups. Queen of Cups, Knight of Pentacles. I don't know. We're not giving this any attention. You're ready to bring new and exciting things into your life. Social media, the Most High. 8 of Cups, Hierophant. Knight of Pentacles, 3 of Pentacles. Someone's walking away from a marriage. Someone's getting divorced. Someone's leaving somebody. Yeah, marriage. Eagle. Well, I don't know what that has to do with you. Ace of Swords, Ace of Cups, hater. Because they're mad that you have new love? I don't know. Anyways, let's keep going. There's a lot to come out there at the end. Last quarter moon in Taurus, be proud of yourself. Full moon in Libra, find balance, find a balance. Full moon in Sagittarius, see the bigger picture. New moon in Scorpio, go deeper. Reflect on your priorities. Last quarter moon in Aquarius. All right, we got change your tune. Get one more. Take a breath. Okay, this is coming out to clarify, be proud of yourself. All right, be proud of yourself for the work you've done with your heart chakra. Okay, you've done a lot of work on your heart chakra. You've kept your heart open. You need to be proud of yourself for that. We've got the past, synchronicity. You're receiving justice. It's coming out to find a balance. Full moon in Libra. You're receiving justice for what happened in the past. Avoid drama. Okay. You're being led to stay away from situations from the past right now. There's a lot going on in somebody's life. You've got cut your losses. Take the lead. Okay. You're being called to keep moving forward. Cut your losses. Take the lead. See the bigger picture. Full moon in Sagittarius. Sagittarius is all about expansion, travel, knowledge. Okay. Cut your losses and keep moving forward. New moon in Scorpio, self-regulation. And Enchanted, release blocks. Okay. This is something about what you're attracted to. Go deep when it comes to that. Celebration again. Woo! Reflect on your priorities. Make sure you're not getting distracted. Okay. If you've got say you've got multiple different love interests right now or whatever, you need to really be focused on self. Okay. Speaking of self, this is our self-love deck. What does the collective need to be doing? It's Mother's Day, aromatherapy. Some of you need to, I don't know, get some candles, get some essential oils. We've got journal. Some of you need to do some journaling, positive affirmations. This is what I was talking about earlier. This is going to be essential moving into this next phase. I love myself. I'm worthy. I'm grateful. I'm brave. I'm beautiful. I'm healthy. I'm happy. I choose love. Meditate on these things. Look for fairies. Connect with your ancestors and create art. Rest at the bottom of the deck. This is what I was forced to do. It's not my favorite thing to do. I'm not going to lie. I like to push back when it comes to resting. But damn, was I forced to do that in the last 2 days. And I feel so much better this morning too. All right, we've got 1111, wish come true. You're in for a lucky break. It may come as happy news, experience, new opportunities, or an exciting acquaintance. You'll find yourself in the right place at the right time. It is not a coincidence, but a gift from fate. Beautiful. 8-8, swift action. You will enter a time of expansion, so begin taking steps towards achieving your ultimate objective immediately. Finances will miraculously improve. Oh, and somebody has their mind set on you. Collective, you guys have financial breakthroughs coming. Stay positive. You got love coming. Some of you got a faded friendship coming. There's beautiful things coming here. You are not moving too slowly. Drop the self-induced pressure. You are at the sweet spot between taking care of yourself and still making advances on your goals. On this path, there is no such thing as being behind. Smile, breathe, and carry on. Please take care of yourself. I know I need to do a better job at taking care of myself, but take care of yourself. Take the pressure off yourself. Slow down and take your time. There's no need to rush everything. You are already doing your part. Trust that what belongs in your life is already making its way towards you in divine timing. This is all about slowing down. Slow down. Love on yourself. The things that are meant for you are coming to you. You're attracting them. These breakthroughs are happening. Focus, but don't feel like you have to accomplish things right this second. You do not. Focus upon divine and perfect health. God and Archangel Michael, thank you for continuously reminding me to focus upon perfect health and for guiding my actions so that they support my well-being. Be gentle with yourself. Archangel Michael, please guide me in treating myself with gentle, nurturing love in everything I think, speak, and do. Help me know that I deserve this compassion. I release any feelings of guilt to you so that I may experience lasting inner peace. Okay? That is just, this is loving on yourself, being gentle with yourself, taking it slow. All right, let's get a closing message. I really have enjoyed the closing messages from this Starseed Oracle. It's been really, really, really nice messages here. We've got Whale and Orca Elders. Share your song, frequency of sound, diving deep. Whale and Orca Elders. The whale and orca elders are benevolent cosmic beings here to anchor a frequency of love onto the planet, to harmonize it with their song. As they weave around the oceans, they do so much more than any of us know. Their physical presence affects Earth's magnetic field, and their harmonics call us to wake up and remember our own soul song. Looking into the eye of a whale is something you'll never forget. Whales see into your very being, and in an instant, you're changed forever. They see beyond the physical, the woundings, the identity, the personality, the story. They see right into your soul. If you pull this card, you're being called to surrender to your deepest truth and share it with potency, to bow to who you truly are, to stretch your heart wide enough to hold it all, to leave your fears, doubts, and baggage at the door, to question any part of you that doesn't feel good enough. The whale and orca elders want you to give others the privilege of seeing who you truly are, and for you to see the same in other beings, to drop your hang-ups and personality flaws and get busy revealing the unique note your soul came here to sing. Allow the song that echoes in the four chambers of your heart to emanate in all four directions. Peel back the layers of suffering and pain and reveal to others your soul's true song, and endeavor to see the soul of all those you meet. Starseed Soul Inquiry: how are you being called to share your soul's unique song? That's beautiful. This is vulnerability. This is Queen of Cups. This is not, this is authenticity. This is not moving into this next cycle saying, I'm healed. I'm no longer bothered by things that have happened in my past. This is, I'm healing. I'm learning. I'm growing. I'm keeping an open heart. I'm working on being receptive. I'm trying to love myself fully so that I can love everybody else around me fully. This is true vulnerability. And the people who are meant to be in your life are going to stick around. Okay? They're going to love you just the way you are. That's all I got. This has ended up being a long reading. I'm glad I hopped on this morning when I was drinking my coffee before I've taken my shower, because I know once I snap into, celebrating myself mode, because I am going to do that today. I'm a mama. I work hard, and I can't wait to celebrate with my kids, and hopefully I'll bother my mom a little bit today too. So anyways, that's all I got for you. Again, happy Mother's Day to any of you who are mothers. And if you're not a mother, but you have a mother and you love your mama, give her a call, wish her a happy Mother's Day, spoil her, say something sweet to her, whatever you can do, okay? All right, that's it. That's all I got for you. I hope you have a wonderful Sunday. And this week's going to be a little weird for me. My kids have a lot of school things going on, field day, class parties, that kind of stuff. And I plan on using my lunch break to join them for those. That's usually when I do my reading. So I don't know what it'll look like this week. I'll still post as much as I can. And then the following week will probably be a normal week. And then, I don't know. Probably by next weekend, I'm going to share with you guys what my summer reading schedule is going to look like. What it's looking like so far is I'll probably do about four days of readings. I'm going to do 2 traditional style tarot readings, and then I kind of want to switch it up because I think we need to switch gears a little bit when it comes to this next cycle. I don't want to focus too much. Like, I feel like this past stuff is basically closed out. If it does come creeping back in, you're going to be in a different place by the time it does. Okay, this is not going to be reacting to the past in an anxious or fearful way. This is going to be reacting to the past, developing a new mindset as far as positivity goes, and self-love and self-growth and expansion and moving forward. It's going to be a very different response than maybe in this past cycle where all this drama was happening. You could have been kind of stuck in some of the trauma from it. We're not staying stuck there. Okay, that's over. So I also want to kind of take the direction of the readings a little bit out of focusing all on this. And so I'll do like 2 traditional style readings, and then I'm going to do 1 day of readings that is focused strictly on divine feminine, self growth, talking about money, shadow work, um, life path, growth, that kind of stuff, just focused on you only. And then I'm going to go live. Probably, I think it might be Thursday evenings that I end up doing that. But I want to go live because I want to interact with you guys live. I don't want to just be talking into a phone, especially coming into this next cycle. I want to get on live. I want you guys, I want to talk to y'all. I want to know what you want to hear about. I'll pull cards live. Um, I'm not looking to charge anybody money for anything. I want to know what you want to know, and let's get interactive with each other. Okay, so that's my plan, but I'll kind of lay it out a little bit more clearly next weekend. So anyways, I'm gonna let y'all go. I'm just still rambling, and we're an hour and 21 minutes into this. I'll see you during the next reading. Take care.